What's up everybody, Melissa Makos here. I want to talk about the setup of your cycle bike so you have an awesome ride and you don't injure yourself. The first thing that I want to do is I want to show you how to set up the seat height, okay? What you want to do is you want to stand next to the seat and you want to measure up to, you know that little bone that like kind of comes out? Well, I can't really feel mine now because there's a little chunk there, but that bone that comes out, you want to pull the seat up to that spot. I could probably go a little bit higher, but you take the knob, you pull it out. Every bike is different, but this looks like a good spot for me right here. And I'm gonna tighten it up. Make sure that you tighten up that knob to avoid any injury or anything like that. So before I move any further, I'm gonna get on my bike and I'm gonna see if that's a good height. So, I feel like this is a little too high. And the reason why I say that is because look at my knee. My knee is locking out at the bottom. We don't want that. We want our knee to have a slight bend in it. So I'm gonna go down one more notch and then I should be good to go. Most cycle bikes or spin bikes have numbers on them. So this is number 3 or 4. So it just depends. You can remember your numbers. But for me, every bike is different, so I just try to figure it out when I get to either the cycle studio or if you have your own personal bike, it should already be set up. Now I can already tell this feels much better. So now let's see that 90-degree angle. So I'm up 90 degrees, my back leg is at 90 degrees, I'm not locked out. So from this side, looks pretty good, feels pretty good. That's the most important thing is you want it to feel good. If it doesn't feel good, you're not gonna have a good ride. All right, so let's talk about the distance from the handlebars and your arms to your shoulders. So you don't wanna be locked out. Again, you wanna have a nice 90-degree angle here. You also don't wanna be right here, okay? Nice, comfortable where you've got a slight bend in your elbows, okay? So this feels pretty good for me. But if you want to go back a little bit, most bikes have that position where you can slide it back or slide it forward. So I'm going to keep mine where it is because it feels pretty good. Okay, so just to recap, you want to measure up to your hip and then your arms, you don't want to be locked out, okay? So a lot of bikes also have adjustments in the handlebars where you can move the handlebars up and back. This particular bike does not, but this particular bike does have a monitor, and we'll go over that in another tutorial, but this feels pretty good. So that's the overall basic setup of your cycle bike. One more quick tip, you don't ever want to ride on zero resistance, okay? If you ever feel yourself bouncing around, you don't have enough resistance on. So always make sure you have some type of resistance on, and that way you'll have a smooth ride. All right, guys, we'll see you at my next Psycho Cycle session.